Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior.
Indiana Tech wasn't just where I got my bachelor's degree. It was where I met my wife and formed a network that helped me get an internship that turned into my first job after graduation. It was an easy decision when choosing where to get my master's degree too. The flexibility of online classes allowed me to go back to school while still building my career. And the professors were always there to make sure I was successful. If someone asks me, why Indiana Tech? I'll say, why not?
Want to know what it means to be a warrior? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and walk a mile in a warrior's shoes.
I already had an associate degree, but I always knew I wanted to earn my bachelor's. Indiana Tech made it possible, even while I was juggling life and working a full-time job. The flexibility of online classes was great, and the professors were always there to help. The connections I made along the way still influence and inspire me in my everyday work. I'd tell anyone thinking about college to enroll in Indiana Tech today. It's one of the best decisions I made, and I'll be going back to earn my master's too.
Tech goes by many names. Business, fine art, forensic science. Some think it's just technical. But really, tech means everything. Scholarships, internships, championships. It's professors who make time for you one-on-one. It's putting everything on the line. It can be fierce. It can be fascinating. It can be awesome. Most important, it's believing in yourself and what you have to offer the world. Because at Indiana Tech, warriors are prepared to lead a significant life.
Well, there's quite a few things I think that I enjoyed about the program. I love learning. To me, it's just like a lifelong journey. Definitely, I enjoyed interacting with the faculty and staff. I am so happy and thankful to be at Indiana Tech and go through the Global Leadership Program. I would definitely do it again. Definitely made me a better person.
Getting a degree is about timing and what's important to you. I'd found a role I was excited about, but I knew in order to set myself apart, I needed to further my education. For me, life was already happening. I was married with 2 kids. I had a manager who had gone to Indiana Tech and had great things to say about it. The flexibility of online classes was great, and the instructors were really supportive. Indiana Tech was everything I needed it to be, right when I needed it.
What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about getting involved and one-on-one interaction. It's about knowing you can afford it and that it will be worth everything in the end. It's about turning your passions into your purpose. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. What are you waiting for? Go for it.
The
online class portion of this PhD was extremely enticing because I do work full-time, I teach on the side of that, and I have a family. So the idea of having online courses where you can go at your own pace really does help a full-time professional. So when it's a situation like that, you want to make sure you're at the right place. And I'm really fortunate that I definitely feel like I made the right decision.
Want to know what's possible at Indiana Tech? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior.
So some of the factors I think that went into deciding to pursue a PhD was, number one, I think the opportunity to really pursue my academic endeavors, and then also the focus on global leadership. I know that through this PhD program that I'm going to have all kinds of new opportunities I didn't have open to me previously, and would highly encourage anyone considering a PhD program to look at Indiana Tech.
Through my research, I learned there are a lot of leadership programs, but they didn't capture what it takes. And then I realized Indiana Tech was the only program back then that has crafted this pathway for the new generation of global leaders. You come where there's no path and you leave a trail. And that is how I look at my journey here at Tech, and that's what I hope to pursue.
What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about making connections and finding opportunities that lead you to unexpected places. It's about knowing we can afford it and that the payoff in your future will be priceless. It's about doing what you like to figure out what you love. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. So enjoy it, all of it. Go for it.
As a former high school dropout, I am not a typical MBA graduate. To me, getting a master's degree is about learning how to learn and do research, and that's exactly what Indiana Tech did for me. As an adult, going back to school, there were a lot of things to factor in. I have a family, I was working 60 hours a week, so finding time to squeeze in an education was a challenge. The flexibility of online classes made it possible, and the staff was amazing too. I'd tell anyone looking to further their education to look into Indiana Tech.
What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about getting involved and one-on-one interaction. It's about knowing you can afford it and that it will be worth everything in the end. It's about finding opportunities that lead to unexpected places and finding yourself along the way. It's about making connections and finding new ways to make them stronger. It's about turning your passions into your purpose. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. What are you waiting for? Go for it.
Here at Indiana Tech, we call ourselves Warriors. Everybody knows that Warriors fight. They fight for their dreams, they fight for their goals, and they fight alongside fellow Warriors. When something gets in your way, you don't stop, but you keep going. Warriors help fellow Warriors, regardless of experience or prior accolades. Warriors are strong enough to know when they need help, and strong enough to know that every setback is only a set up to win in life, on the job, in the classroom, and anywhere else. Through every cut, bump, bruise, a warrior overcomes every obstacle to achieve their goal, to win the war. So, my fellow Warriors, as you strive for greatness, as you kick down every door and overcome every obstacle to reach your mountaintop, remember you are and always will be a warrior.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Schaefer Center. This is game number 2 of our doubleheader. In game number 1, head coach Jesse Biggs and the Warriors won it 93-47, hosting Defiance College. That is a new season high for points scored for head coach Biggs and the squad. Here in game number 2, we have your Warriors, currently ranked number 12 in the coaches NAIA Top 25 poll. This is the 5th poll of the season. Indiana Tech jumping up 1 spot from number 13 to 12. Warriors currently on a 1-game losing streak after heading to Lawrence Tech and falling 86-76. Coach Albert is in his 9th season with the team. He's won 4 of the last 6 Coach of the Year awards. Indiana Tech has won 4 of the last 6 regular season championships and 2 tournament championships during that time. In that loss against Lawrence Tech, Jackson Fugate, career high 40 points to go with 7 rebounds. The Warriors were out-rebounded in that game 45-25. I know that's a shocker to most. Indiana Tech usually out-rebounds its opponents 38-37 on the season. But a 20-rebound differential is just wow. Evan Haraldson, the second leading scorer in that game, with 16 points, hitting 6 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. Warriors shooting 28% from three-point land. Jackson Fugate hitting 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Jackson on the season, a 29% three-point shooter, hitting 10 of 35. For Defiance College, they're currently on a 4-game losing streak. 10-10 overall record, 5-10 in the WAC. Josh Gibson in his 5th season with the squad. Last time out was a 75-74 loss against Lourdes. Lourdes is currently ranked number 3 in the WAC, behind Madonna and Indiana Tech. Anksman led the team with 21 points. Sudoff had 10 rebounds, and Burton had 7 assists. Looking at Christian Burton, he ranks number 1 in the WAC with 114 assists. Ranks number 5 with 37 steals. So we'll keep an eye out on Christian Burton, the team's 3rd leading scorer, averaging 10 points per game. Anksman leads the team, averaging 14.3 points per game. Jalen Brown at 11.8 points per. So wow, what a game by Jackson Fugate, putting up 40 points. Jackson, just a freshman, was on the all-freshman team a year ago. Played 37 minutes against Lawrence Tech. I mean, it was basically a season high in a lot of categories. Free throws made, field goal attempts, field goals made, 3-point field goals made. 3, a new season high for Jackson. Definitely a double-double threat Fugate with 1, 2, 3, 4 double-doubles on the season. Jackson really putting together the type of year that could garner him the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference Player of the Year. He does rank number 3 in the conference with a 62% field goal percentage, and he ranks number 2 with 22 blocks. Ranks number 3, averaging 22.3 points per game. Blake Davison with 62 assists on the season, ranks number 5. So after today, the Warriors will be on the road for a 3-game stretch at Cleary, at UMD, and at Lords before returning home for back-to-back home games against Madonna and Siena Heights before finishing up on the road at Cornerstone. We're going to send it down to our PA announcer, Jim Shovel.
As this is the second game of the doubleheader, there will be no national anthem. So let's meet today's starting lineup. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Defiance College Yellow Jackets. Starting forward is 6'7" sophomore number 2, Evan Enchman. Starting forward is 6'4" freshman number 5, Balaam Blockberger. Starting at center is 6'6" sophomore number 8, Carter Sudoff. Starting point guard, a 5'10" sophomore number 10, Christian Burton. And starting the forward is 6'4" freshman number 24, Carter Moore. The Defiance College Yellow Jackets are coached by Josh Gibson, with assistant coaches Cliff Snow, James Richardson, Will Garlock, and Nick Newman. And now let's meet today's starting lineup. We're going to Warriors! Starting guard is 6'4", redshirt sophomore from Chapel, Ohio, number 4, Logan Houston. Starting guard is 6'1", junior from Louisville, Kentucky, number 12, Dallas Roberts. Starting guard is 6'2", redshirt senior from Fort Wayne, Indiana, number 20, Blake Davison. Starting guard is 6'6", sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana, number 23, Jackson Rudy. And starting forward is 6'5", redshirt senior from New Palestine, Indiana, number 24, Steve Pressfield. Your Indiana Tech Warriors are coached by Mr. Ted Albert. Assistant coaches Javante Wilson, Graham Smith, Max Perez, and Javel Lewis.
So there we have it, folks. Your starting lineups. Indiana Tech coming off its 4th loss of the season, once again at Lawrence Tech, 86-76. Where the Warriors just absolutely dominated on the boards there, 45-25 in that loss. That's Jackson Fugate in the center circle along with Carter Orr. Orr's a freshman at 6'4", as possession goes to Indiana Tech. That's Dallas Roberts. Dallas, just a junior at 6'1". Out of the corner, Blake Davison, 3-ball halfway down and rims out. That's Christian Burton right there, everybody. He's the number 1 assist guy in the WAC. That's number 10. As that pass, some miscommunication there. Carter Orr actually ducked away from that one. Orr's saying, that's my bad. As the Burton's pass was right to him, just kind of ducked out of the way. Roberts. That's Logan Beeston, who set a new program record for, well, actually tied a program record for 3-point field goals made in a game. That was in the win against UNOH, 103-72. That also tied a season high in points scored for the Warriors. Indiana Tech has scored 103 points 3 times this season. Blockberger. Burton's going to retreat back with 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's got a 3-ball look. Off glass, no good. Banks closed here on this cold Saturday afternoon. He's got some flurries here in Fort Wayne. We're about 45 minutes east of Defiance College. Defiance actually is right in the middle of Toledo and Fort Wayne as Indiana Tech gets its first 2 points of the game. Bucket by Logan Beeston. Beeston, one of the top 3-point shooters in the WAC. As Blockberger gets the first 2 points for Defiance College. Blockberger averaging 5 points a game entering today. Beeston. Fade away. Jumper's no good. Evan Engstman, a sophomore forward, 6'7" out of St. Mary's, Ohio, gets the rebound. Good defense there. That was Steele Brassfield in the paint. 3-ball, Blockberger off the heel, no good. Offensive board by Orr has it ripped away by Blake Davison. Blake Davison, first team all-conference a year ago here in the WAC. The senior from Leo High School, Leo, Indiana, just on the outskirts of Fort Wayne. And a legal pick going to be called.
Offensive foul on Indiana Tech's Logan Beeston. His first, team's first for the half.
Beeston is actually called with the foul. Called him with a charge. Approaching 3 minutes into this game. Tied at 2. Burton once again looking for Orr, results in the second turnover of this game. So some miscommunication there between number 10 and number 24 early on in this game. Handoff goes to Roberts. Beeston has Fugate. Once again, Jackson Fugate coming off a season high. Look at the block right there by Burton. Now in transition, gives it up. Blockberger with the lay-in. So Indiana Tech still kind of, I don't know, as the three-pointer is good by Steele Brassfield. That's what we like to see from our Warriors right there. This team can certainly shoot it. I'd say that this is Coach Albert's best shooting team in the 5 years that Summit City Sports been doing games for the Warriors. It's like an off-the-ball foul. They're going to call that against number 20. Yeah, it's on 12, Dallas Roberts. Thought the referee signaled 20 to the scorer's table. Burton setting up the offense. Man-to-man defense being played here by Indiana Tech. Baseline. Bucket's good by number 8, Carter Sudoff. Sophomore at 6'6" from Spencerville, Ohio. Back and forth game to start this one. Yellow Jackets up by 1. One of the smaller starting fives that you're going to see in the WAC. Fugate's going to be fouled. That'll go against Caden Orr. Carter Orr, excuse me.
Yellow Jackets foul on 24, Carter Orr, his first, team's first. At the line, Jackson Fugate shooting 2.
First free throw for Jackson is up and in. On the season, a 77% free throw shooter. Jackson has hit 77 of 100. Easy to do the math there. Second one is good as well. Jackson Fugate coming off a career high 40 points. Warriors take back the lead at 7-6. Hanksman We'll get it back here, top of the key. Logan Beeston with the tight defense on Anksman. Nice right-handed shot there by Carter Sudoff. Entering today, Sudoff is averaging 8.6 points per game while shooting 57% from the field. Roberts, skip pass. Beeston steps into the triple, knocks it down. Oh, that's a good sign there for Logan Beeston. Last time, I shouldn't say last time, but the UNOH game, boy, he was feeling it in that one. It's like 5 of 6 from beyond the arc just in the first half alone. Burton, oh no, is fouled on the three-pointer. We could have a 4-point play here for Christian Burton. Media timeout here at 14:27. We'll be right back after this quick break, everybody. Indiana Tech Warrior basketball, the reigning regular season WAC champions, powered by Summit City Sports.
Getting a degree is about timing and what's important to you. For me, it was after I was married with 2 kids. It was a busy time, but the flexibility of online classes at Indiana Tech worked for my life. Indiana Tech was everything I needed it to be, right when I needed it.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior.
I got my bachelor's degree at Indiana Tech. It was an easy choice when choosing where to get my master's degree too. The flexibility of online classes allowed me to go back to school while still building my career, and the professors were always there to make sure I was successful.
Welcome back, everybody. I did notice that if you go to Logan Beeston on the roster, they're only showing the stats. We don't have season stats. We only have stats from the Lawrence Tech game. I'm sure that they will get that updated. But Beeston hit 11 three-pointers against UNOH, was 11 of 18. As Burton converts the 4-point play. Davison out of the corner. Nice on the ball fake. Beeston looking for 2 in a row. That one left short as Burton comes out with the board. Christian Burton is only a sophomore, 5'10" out of Toledo, Ohio. So you take Toledo and you take Fort Wayne right in the middle is Defiance College off 24. Blockberger having a nice start to this game. He now has 6 points to lead the Yellow Jackets. His squad up by 4. Three-pointer, Evan Haraldson, no good. Hobson with the offensive rebound. In that game against Lawrence Tech. Hobson with just 13 minutes played in that one. When you're getting out-rebounded the way they did against Lawrence Tech, Hobson's a nice guy to have on the floor. He is a utility knife for sure for head coach Ted Albert. Can do a little bit of everything. Davison, 5 seconds on the shot clock. And he gets fouled there on that crab walk. Foul goes against number 10, Burton.
Defiance foul on 10, Christian Burton, his first, team's third. At the line for the Warriors, number 20, Blake Davison.
Blake Davison, one of the best free throw shooters in the WAC. An 83% shooter, hitting 57 of 69. And that's the broadcaster's jinx there on the first one. Second one, no good as well. That was Sudoff with the rebound. Hand off to Anksman. Beeston doing a good job getting a hand on it, but it falls right to Burton. Oh, no. Just a bit wide. Tried the corner and missed. As that ball is turned over to the Warriors, down by 4, 14-10. So Indiana Tech still in a little bit of a slumber here, coming off that uncharacteristic performance at Lawrence Tech. Fugate with the bucket.
Defiance foul on 24 Carter Lord, second, team's fourth.
Jackson doing a great job there, finishing through the contact. One more time here on the Warrior replay. Boy, nice lead right there by Blake Davison. With the Super Bowl coming up next Sunday. Davison looking like a QB out there on that assist.
Correction number 5.
Defiance College has hit 5 of their last 6 shots. Blockberger's 3 of 4 during that stretch, as Fugate converts 3-point play. Jackson now a perfect 3 of 3 from the charity stripe, sitting with 5 points. Double dribble called on Burton.
Warrior ball.
You don't see double dribble called very often. Christian Burton, one of the premier point guards in the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference. See, he's got good quicks down there on the floor. Hobson got him turned around. Now Jackson has Davison, corner 3 ball, as if front rim's no good. Defiance College holding on to this slim lead here, 14-13. Blockberger, nowhere to go. Good defense being played by Evan Haraldson. Haraldson, a redshirt sophomore from Dexter, Michigan, goes 6'5". Wow. Defiance picks up another foul on the 3-ball attempt. So heading to the charity stripe to shoot 3 is Anksman. Hobson going to be called with the foul. That's his first, team's 4th. Anksman, the team's leading scorer, averaging 14.3 points per game. Shoots 80% from the free throw line. As the first one is good. Remember, he does have 3 attempts. He's hit 45 of 56 free throws entering today. Second one good as well.
Donovan Stone checks into the Yellow Jackets line.
Donovan Stone checking in. The sophomore, 6'1" from Bardstown, Kentucky. Stone, the team's 4th leading scorer, averaging 9.3 points per game. Hobson, strong take, doing a good job with the body right there. Finishes with the right hand. Great job by Eric Hobson. He's becoming a fan favorite here at the Schaefer Center. Burton, nowhere to go. Good defense by Lehrman. Caleb Lehrman, just a sophomore. Into the game for head coach Ted Albert. Burton. And just nowhere to go for Burton. As the bucket's good by Sudoff. I'll tell you, Carter Sudoff is a savvy scorer. The 3-ball's no good. Fugate, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc in that loss at Lawrence Tech. One of the, say, Fugate and Haraldson came to play last Wednesday, but that's about it. Hobson, as the 12-footer's no good. Bounding ball, last touched by Sudoff. No, they're going to say that was on Lehrman. Steele Brassfield back into the lineup here for the Warriors. Coach Albert having some words with Jackson Fugate, who had a season-high 37 minutes played at Lawrence Tech. Blake Davison at 36 minutes played. Fugate, the super sophomore. His girlfriend's Maya Epps, who's one of the top girls basketball players in the state of Indiana. She's heading to Louisville. 3-ball on its way. Off the heel, no good. And Lehrman tied up on the block there with number 33, Ren Sheets. Caleb Lehrman, a redshirt freshman at 6'8" out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. His brother Lucas Lehrman was on the team a few years ago. He was on the team that went to the national championship game. Just falling short in that one. Burton inbounds it from the wing, 3-ball on its way, and it's good. Carter Orr, the freshman. That ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Yellow Jackets. Here, 9:58 left to play in the first half. We're going to take our second media timeout. We're watching Warrior basketball powered by Summit City Sports.
As an adult going back to school, there's a lot to factor in. I have a family, I was working 60 hours a week. Finding time to get a degree was challenging. The flexibility of online classes at Indiana Tech made it possible. I'd tell anyone looking to further their education to look into Indiana Tech.
Welcome back, everybody. 21-15 is your score. Defiance College on top. Coming out of our media timeout here on the Warrior replay. Check out Eric Hobson. Beautiful take right there. You can see him shielding the defender and finishing with the right hand. It's Eric Hobson. Number 21 on the roster. Redshirt sophomore, 6'3" out of Detroit, Michigan. Number 21 on the roster, number 1 in your heart. Blake Davidson to inbound it just a bit high there. Some miscommunication with Evan Haraldson. So I don't know what happened on the road trip to Lawrence Tech, but we got to shake this one off. Burton. Working off that pick by Orr. Donovan Stone nowhere to go. I'm not sure what happened there. Looked like a travel as he got sandwiched between two defenders and came back down on that jump. Davison. Fade away in the lane. Burton's going to be called with the foul, and one for Blake Davison. Talk about high basketball IQs. That's Blake Davison for sure. Led his high school team to a state championship game where they finished runner-up, along with Cademan Bontrager, the stud from Indiana Wesleyan. As the free throw is good there. 3-point play for Davison, now 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. Burton over the timeline. Oh, nice play down low as Christian Burton got behind the defenders with an easy 2 points. Burton sitting with 6 points in this one. Nice scoop shot there by Davison. Brassfield credited with the assist. Coming up from the baseline, 3-ball on its way, no good by Enksman. Enksman, who goes 6'7", is a 40% three-point shooter on the season. Outstanding work by the big man. Beeston. And a foul from behind going to be called on Enksman. Logan Beeston, a 84% free throw shooter on the season, hitting 26 of 31. Logan averages 12.3 points per game. Looking at Indiana Tech, 6 players averaging double digits. That is outstanding. You don't see that very often where you have 6 players averaging double digits in scoring. Just in case you guys were wondering, Defiance College has 3 players averaging double digits. As the free throw is good by Beeston. Beeston 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, 2 of 4 from the field with 6 points. That's Sheets giving it up to Stone. Stone and Burton wear the pink sneakers. That 3-ball off the mark. Beeston. He's got Caleb Laramon there. Pick and roll. They go to Fugate. Jackson, wow. Had that pass picked right out of the air by Carter Orr. 4-point advantage here for Defiance. 3-point attempt off the heel, rebounded by Fugate. Indiana Tech traveled to Defiance back on December the 17th, winning 64-53. As the 3-ball is good. So Davison now sitting with 8 points, pulling the Warriors to within 1. Carter Orr. 3-ball's good.
3-point basket by Carter Orr.
Carter Orr, a 30% three-point shooter on the season, hitting 8 of 27. Drains that 3-ball. He's now 2 of 3 from beyond the arc with 6 points in this game. Eric Hobson checking back in. Blake Davison and Caleb Laramon getting a breather. Fugate, Beeston, Brassfield, Haraldson, and Hobson on the floor for the Warriors. Sheets thought that pass would be intended for him, but not. Stone, and bodies on the floor. Fugate pushing up to Hobson. Good recovery defense there by the Yellow Jackets. Now they're going to push it, and foul is going to go against Steele Brassfield. Heading to the free throw line for the first time in this game will be Donovan Stone, the sophomore. 6'1" from Bardstown, Kentucky.
Indiana Tech foul on 24, Steele Brassfield, his first.
Good crowd here at the Schaefer Center. Defiance College is bringing a lot of fan support, which is nice to see.
Donovan Stone's at the line for the Yellow Jackets shooting.
In the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference, Defiance College is the closest school to Indiana Tech. Just 45 minutes away. Second free throw is good. Donovan Stone, a 67% free throw shooter on the season. Beeston's got Hobson. Fugate sinking down to the corner. It's Isaiah Meade-Moss with the defense on Fugate. Because now they're going to switch. Hobson trying to get that ball into Jackson down on the block. Is kicked away, so we got 20 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be Logan Beeston to inbound it here for the Warriors. Evan Haraldson entering today averaging 7.3 points per game. He's the team's 7th leading scorer, averaging nearly double digits. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Defiance College currently on a 4-game losing streak. They lost to Lourdes by 1 point. Foul's going to go against Steele Brassfield. That's his first and the team's 6th.
Number 20, Blake Davison, returning for the Warriors.
Blake Davison checking back in for Indiana Tech as Brassfield gets a breather. Stone gets it into Orr. Mead Moss on the dribble drive. And charging going to be called against number 3, Isaiah Mead Moss. 6 foot 2 inch freshman out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Defiance College currently shooting 52% from the field, just 40% for Indiana Tech. Defiance on a 5-0 run here the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Remember, it was Blake Davison who brought the Warriors to within 1 at 24-25. Hobson, and traveling going to be called against Eric Hobson. Good defense being played by Ren Sheets, the 6 foot 6 inch freshman from Convoy, Ohio. Dallas Roberts set to check back in as we got a media timeout here. The next whistle that blows. Anksman. And that ball knocked away, but right back to Sheets. The bucket is good. 7-0 run now for Defiance. Haraldson's 3 ball off the heel, no good. That foul's going to go against number 0, Ren Sheets, as we have our second media timeout. Be right back, everybody. 32-24 is your score. Yellow Jackets on top.
Getting a degree is about timing and what's important to you. For me, it was after I was married with 2 kids. It was a busy time, but the flexibility of online classes at Indiana Tech worked for my life. Indiana Tech was everything I needed it to be, right when I needed it.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a Warrior.
I got my bachelor's degree at Indiana Tech. It was an easy choice when choosing where to get my master's degree too. The flexibility of online classes allowed me to go back to school while still building my career, and the professors were always there to make sure I was successful.
And welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that right there, but look at Logan Beeston drawing a lot of attention right there. Left Davison open out of the corner. That three-pointer right there made the score 25-24 Defiance College. Since then, Defiance College scoring 7 straight. Now it's Blake Davison at the free throw line. Blake currently 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. First one is good for Blake. That free throw there snaps the 7-0 run. Currently a 7-2 run now for Defiance. Christian Burton still on the bench here for the Yellow Jackets. I should say that head coach Josh Gibson has to be pretty happy about that. This team actually extending its lead with Burton on the bench. Foul's going to go against Evan Harrelson, number 11.
Foul on 11, Evan Harrelson, his first. Team 7.
Burton's on the bench with 2 fouls. So it's Ren Sheets at the free throw line. Sheets currently with 2 points. He's a 66% free throw shooter on the season. Roberts. Warriors currently down by 6 points. And Beeston, 3-ball. Ooh, that one looked good. Had a perfect angle up here on the track. So Indiana Tech definitely not looking like Indiana Tech so far. 16 and a half minutes into this game. 3-ball on its way. Meade Moss knocks it down. Looking at Isaiah Meade Moss, he averages 3.8 points per game entering today. Davison, nice with the left hand. Fugate was looking for a foul. Evan Harrelson 3-ball knocks it down. Huge 3 there by Harrelson. For Evan, that's his first bucket in this game. Evan Harrelson, a 35% shooter from three-point land. Donovan Stone handling the rock. Stone goes 6'1", Harrelson goes 6'5". Working off the pick. Stone. Nice looking mid-range jumper and a turnover by the Warriors. As the hit just seems to continue here. Boy, we've been so spoiled with great basketball being played by Indiana Tech. It just takes you back. Seeing them perform not quite to their standard. The standard that's been set by head coach Ted Albert, one of the best coaches in the NAIA. Coach Albert, actually the first coach from an Indiana school to make it to the national championship game ever since the merger of D1, D2.
Defiance foul on 33, Ren Sheets.
That's Ren Sheets called with the foul. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Beeston is no good. You can see the frustration down there on the floor. Stone's going to get it back. Nice lead pass there by Sheets. That 3-ball is a little bit too long. Approaching 1:30 left to play in the first. Evan Harrelson going coast to coast, baby, gets fouled. We'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Harrelson currently 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, 1 of 4 from the field. This is his first trip to the charity stripe. Harrelson, a 25% free throw shooter on the season, hitting 1 of 4. Make it 1 of 5 now. Second free throw is good. Harrelson now sitting with 4 points in this game as Stone gets it over the timeline. Burton really has not played the whole second part of the first half. Christian Burton, one of the top point guards in the WAC. Three ball, no good by Sudoff. Good movement. Roberts on the wing, knocks it down. So Dallas Roberts with his first points of the game, a big one, a three ball. You feel like with that three-pointer right there, that might spark something into the Warriors. Got to get it done on the defensive end here. Jackson Fugate coming out there all the way on the perimeter. Doing a good job staying with Ren Sheets. Possession will stay with Defiance College. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Stone with the inbound. Oh, beautiful spin move on the baseline by Carter Sudoff. He's just got that savvy around the rim offensive game. Reminds you of Kyle Mangus a little bit, the great from Indiana Wesleyan from so many years ago. About a 5-second difference here, game and shot. Blake working off the pick. Corner three ball. Roberts, no good. Fugate, offensive board, has a shot blocked. Beeston's there with the putback. Right place at the right time. A good way to end the first half. But the Warriors are down 39-35. Folks, we're going to take a 12-minute break. We'll be back with you to go over some of the halftime stats.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a Warrior.
Indiana Tech wasn't just where I got my bachelor's degree. It was where I met my wife and formed a network that helped me get an internship that turned into my first job after graduation. It was an easy decision when choosing where to get my master's degree too. The flexibility of online classes allowed me to go back to school while still building my career. And the professors were always there to make sure I was successful. If someone asked me, why Indiana Tech? I'll say, why not?
Want to know what it means to be a Warrior? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and walk a mile in a Warrior's shoes.
I already had an associate degree, but I always knew I wanted to earn my bachelor's. Indiana Tech made it possible, even while I was juggling life and working a full-time job. The flexibility of online classes was great, and the professors were always there to help. The connections I made along the way still influence and inspire me in my everyday work. I'd tell anyone thinking about college to enroll in Indiana Tech today. It's one of the best decisions I made, and I'll be going back to earn my master's too.
Tech goes by many names. Business, fine art, forensic science. Some think it's just technical. But really, tech means everything. Scholarships, internships, championships. It's professors who make time for you one-on-one. It's putting everything on the line. It can be fierce. It can be fascinating. It can be awesome. Most important, it's believing in yourself and what you have to offer the world. Because at Indiana Tech, Warriors are prepared to lead a significant life.
Well, there's quite a few things I think that I enjoyed about the program. I love learning. To me, it's just like a lifelong journey. Definitely, I enjoyed interacting with the faculty and staff. I am so happy and thankful to be at Indiana Tech and go through the Global Leadership Program. I would definitely do it again. Definitely made me a better person.
Getting a degree is about timing and what's important to you. I'd found a role I was excited about, but I knew in order to set myself apart, I needed to further my education. For me, life was already happening. I was married with 2 kids. I had a manager who had gone to Indiana Tech and had great things to say about it. The flexibility of online classes was great, and the instructors were really supportive. Indiana Tech was everything I needed it to be, right when I needed it.
What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about getting involved and one-on-one interaction. It's about knowing you can afford it and that it will be worth everything in the end. It's about turning your passions into your purpose. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. What are you waiting for? Go for it.
The online class portion of this PhD was extremely enticing because I do work full-time, I teach on the side of that, and I have a family. So the idea of having online courses where you can go at your own pace really does help a full-time professional. So when it's a situation like that, you want to make sure you're at the right place. And I'm really fortunate that I definitely feel like I made the right decision.
You want to know what's possible at Indiana Tech? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior.
So some of the factors I think that went into deciding to pursue a PhD was, number one, I think the opportunity to really pursue my academic endeavors, and then also the focus on global leadership. I know that through this PhD program that I'm going to have all kinds of new opportunities that I didn't have open to me previously, and would highly encourage anyone considering a PhD program to look at Indiana Tech.
Through my research, I learned there are a lot of leadership programs, but they didn't capture what it takes. And then I realized Indiana Tech was the only program back then that has crafted this pathway for the new generation of global leaders. You come where there's no path and you leave a trail. And that is how I look at my journey here at Tech, and that's what I hope to pursue.
What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about making connections and finding opportunities that lead you to unexpected places. It's about knowing we can afford it and that the payoff in your future will be priceless. It's about doing what you like to figure out what you love. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. So enjoy it, all of it. Go for it.
As a former high school dropout, I am not a typical MBA graduate. To me, getting a master's degree is about learning how to learn and do research, and that's exactly what Indiana Tech did for me. As an adult, going back to school, there were a lot of things to factor in. I have a family, I was working 60 hours a week, so finding time to squeeze in an education was a challenge. The flexibility of online classes made it possible, and the staff was amazing too. I'd tell anyone looking to further their education to look into Indiana Tech.
What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about getting involved and one-on-one interaction. It's about knowing you can afford it and that it will be worth everything in the end. It's about finding opportunities that lead to unexpected places and finding yourself along the way. It's about making connections and finding new ways to make them stronger. It's about turning your passions into your purpose. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. What are you waiting for? Go for it.
Here at Indiana Tech, we call ourselves Warriors. Everybody knows that Warriors fight. They fight for their dreams, they fight for their goals, and they fight alongside fellow Warriors. When something gets in your way, you don't stop, but you keep going. Warriors help fellow Warriors, regardless of experience or prior accolades. Warriors are strong enough to know when they need help, and strong enough to know that every setback is only a set up to win in life, on the job, in the classroom, and anywhere else. Through every cut, bump, bruise, a warrior overcomes every obstacle to achieve their goal, to win the war. So, my fellow Warriors, as you strive for greatness, as you kick down every door and overcome every obstacle to reach your mountaintop, remember you are and always will be a warrior.
Welcome back, everybody, here at the break. Defiance up 39-35 over your Warriors. Blake Davison leading all scorers with 10 points. Blake has hit 3 of his last 4 field goals. 10 points to go with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Logan Beeston with 8 points. Dallas Roberts with 3. 5 for Jackson Fugate. 3 for Steele Brassfield. 4 for Evan Harrelton and 2 for Eric Hobson. Defiance College getting 2 points from Anksman. Blockberger with 6. Sudoff has a team high at 8 points. 6 for Burton in just 12 minutes played. 6 for Orr, 6 for Stone. 3 for Meade Moss. And Ren Sheets with 2 points. Indiana Tech as a team shooting 39% from the field, That's 10 percentage points below the season average of 49%. Meanwhile, Defiance College shooting 54% from the field. Entering today, Defiance a 41% field goal shooting team. Look at some of the highlights here from the first half. Nice three ball here by Dallas Roberts. Good job with the offensive board. That's Blake Davison who came out with it. That's Evan Harrelson, excuse me. Hitting the three. Here's Blake Davison out of the corner. This three ball right here brought Indiana Tech to within one. Largest lead of the game for Tech was 2 points. That was a 10-8 lead with 14:50 left to play in the first. Defiance College largest lead of the game was 35-26. That was a 10-2 run right after that three ball by Blake Davison. Other scores in the WAC has Rochester Christian up on UMD 40-32. Cornerstone beating Lawrence Tech 31-28. Aquinas on top of UNOH 32-22. Cleary is beating Lourdes 32-22. And Madonna on top of Siena Heights 50-28. As we're all set here to start the second half. We'll see if the hot shooting by Blake Davison continues here. Blake Davison, the only returning first-team all-conference player from a year ago. Blake has a season high of, well, looks like that's affected all the players on the website. So I'm sure that will be remedied by the conclusion of the game.
Yellow Jacket.
So Defiance College going to start with the ball here in the second half. Anksman, the team's leading scorer, as Sudoff gets it back from Blockberger. As you can see, Carter Sudoff just has that soft touch around the rim. I covered Bryce Linup for 4 years. He was the same kind of post presence. Three ball on its way. Steele Brasfield no good. And foul going to go against Blockberger, number 5.
Defiance foul on number 5, Balin Blockberger.
So Blockberger, that's going to be his third foul.
The team's first of the half.
The team's first.
At the line for the Warriors, number 20, Blake Davison, shooting 2.
So Davison, who missed his first 2 free throws, has been on it since then. Davison now 4 of 6 from the charity stripe with 11 points. Once again, an 83% free throw shooter. Hits them both. Warriors pull to within 4. 41-37 is your score. As Davison picks up Burton in the backcourt. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on number 2, Blake Davison. A good matchup right there with Burton and Davison. 2 very athletic basketball players. As the inbounds pass is going to go to Sudoff. That's Burton working off the pick. 3 ball left short, right to Anksman, who hits the mid-range. So the sophomore Evan Anksman now with 4 points in this game on 1 of 2 shooting from the field. Entering today is the team's leading scorer at 14.3 points per game. Davison, no good on the layup attempt. Now Steele Brassfield has a block from behind. Another offensive board by Fugate as Brassfield finishes at the cup. Brassfield looking for a foul right there. Said he caught an arm to the side of the head. Brassfield now with 5 points. Angst. Evan Angstman, no good from 13 feet. Good ball movement around the perimeter to Beeston. Logan Beeston now sinking down to the block. And foul gonna go against number 34. That's gotta be 24.
Foul on number 8, Carter Sudoff. His second, team second.
Carter Suhoff.
At the line of the Warriors, 24, Steele Brassfield.
For Sudoff, that's his second foul and the team's second. First free throw is good by Brassfield. Steele Brassfield, a perfect 1 of 1 in this game from the charity stripe. Steele, a 59% free throw shooter on the season, hitting 16 of 27, knocks them both down. Just a 2-point advantage now for Defiance. Burton over the timeline. Angstman coming up from the baseline. Trying to set a pick there for Carter Orr. Sudoff. And foul going to go against Brassfield, I believe, as Sudoff was trying to back him down on the block. So for Steele Brassfield, that's going to be his third foul and the team's second.
At the line of the Yellow Jackets, number 8, Carter Sudoff.
Looking at Defiance College, their last win was at Cleary, 75-69, back on January the 14th. That was part of a 2-game winning streak there as they beat Aquinas 75-71, then Cleary 75-69. Indiana Tech currently in first place with a 12-3 conference record. Madonna with the 12-3 conference record as well. Indiana Tech beating Madonna at their place back on January the 3rd, 98-91. So obviously Indiana Tech holding the advantage there on the head-to-head. First free throw is good by Sudoff. Carter Sudoff averaging 8.6 points per game, a 54% free throw shooter. Second one, no good, rebounded by Fugate. Jackson Fugate on the double-double watch as he's got 10 rebounds to go with 5 points. Jackson, the team's leader in double-doubles. What a beautiful step through by Jackson Fugate. Just a 1-point advantage for the Yellow Jackets. Sudoff. Good move and good defense by Fugate, who has that pass stolen away by Burton. He's one of the best in the WAC. Sudoff, offensive rebound. Charging hard to the cup for that one. Looking at the rebounding in this game, 19 for Defiance College, 23 for Indiana Tech. Shot off the mark there by Blockberger. Putback no good. And it looks like Defiance College foul going to go against Christian Burton. That'll be his third.
Defiance foul on 10, Christian Burton, his third. Team's third.
Only one senior, no, 2 seniors and 2 juniors on the roster here for Defiance. Brassfield, beautiful pass. Looking like he was going to go for the reverse lay-in. Finds Jackson Fugate. Jackson now with 9 points, just 1 point away from his 5th double-double of the season. Fugate coming off a career night at Lawrence Tech where he had 40 points. Jackson called with the block, and the bucket is good. Holy smokes. Take another look at it. Sudoff. Good spin move there on the baseline. Sudoff now with 14 points to lead all scorers. Davison over the timeline. Roberts down low. Jackson left all alone. We are tied up at 47. Warriors looking for their first lead since 14:50 left to play in the first half. Burton off that pick by Sudoff. Gets it back from number 8. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Warriors, the whole bench is off their seats. Foul's going to go against number 20, Blake Davison. For Blake, that's his second and the team's 4th. Christian Burton currently 1 of 1 from the charity stripe. A perfect 2 of 2. Burton sitting with 7 points. Christian Burton, the team's 3rd leading scorer, averaging 10 points per game. He is a 75% free throw shooter entering today. Defiance College now back up by 2 as Christian Burton nails them both. Three-pointer gives Indiana Tech its first lead since 5 minutes into this game. Brassfield is fouled, will head to the free throw line. Nice strong take there by Steele Brassfield. And we got immediate timeout here at 14:46 left to play in the second half. You're watching Indiana Tech basketball powered by Summit City Sports.
Getting a degree is about timing and what's important to you. For me, it was after I was married with 2 kids. It was a busy time, but the flexibility of online classes at Indiana Tech worked for my life. Indiana Tech was everything I needed it to be, right when I needed it.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a Warrior.
I got my bachelor's degree at Indiana Tech. It was an easy choice when choosing where to get my master's degree too. The flexibility of online classes allowed me to go back to school while still building my career, and the professors were always there to make sure I was successful.
49-47 is your score here at the Schaefer Center. What a beautiful play this is. Davidson to Fugate. Little head fake there, got both defenders up in the air in the step through. What a sophomore season Jackson Fugate is having here for Indiana Tech. Jackson, who's from Fort Wayne, Indiana, playing in front of his home crowd. First one is good for Steele Brassfield. Brassfield now with 8 points. Perfect from the charity stripe. 4 of 4. Entering today, Brassfield, a 59% free throw shooter. Burton calling for some motion as Anksman coming up from the baseline. Blockberger on the other side. 3-ball attempt for number 5. He was left all alone there on that 3. Looked like Dallas just got hung up there on that pick. Now it's Dallas Roberts handling the rock, working off Jackson Fugate's pick. Jackson down on the block, has it wrestled away by Carter Orr as Burton comes out with it. Christian Burton looking for a seam, could not find one. Sudoff down low. Good defense played by Fugate. Jackson takes the handoff. 3-ball on its way. Just side rim, no good for Jackson. Blockberger bringing it over the timeline. Or 1-on-3. Now it's Sudoff. Carter Sudoff, just a sophomore at 6'6", listed as a center. Anksman's 3 is good. Anksman, once again, a 40% three-point shooter on the season. Now 1 of 2 from three-point land. Beeston. Tracked down by Brassfield. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Foul going to go against Blockberger. That's going to be his 4th foul.
Defiance foul on number 5, Balaam Blockberger. His 4th, team's 5th. In the game now for the Warriors, 21, Eric Thompson, number 20.
Defiance currently with 5 team fouls. 4 for Indiana Tech. It's Evan Harrelson with the inbound. Caleb Lehrman on the floor as well with Eric Hobson. Nice job. Evan Harrelson left all alone off that pick. Beautiful looking play. Donovan Stone back in the game here for Defiance College. Harrelson picks him up. 3-ball on its way, Carter Orr, and that is an air ball. 4-point advantage here for the Yellow Jackets. You can see Burton in the backcourt with Davidson as Harrelson brings it up for the Warriors. Big battle there in the lane. That was 33, Ren Sheets and Caleb Lehrman. Sheets going to be called with the foul. For Defiance, that'll be their 6th team foul.
Defiance foul on 33, Ren Sheets is first.
So those guys came together, Lehrman and Sheets, as the baseline jumper no good by Logan Beeston. That was Donovan Stone with the board. Now it's Burton looking for a lane. Dribble drive baseline, back out. Stone's 3-ball is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Donovan Stone. Stone now with 9 points, 1 of 5 from three-point land. Davison trying to get around Burton. Christian Burton going to be called with a foul. For Burton. For Burton, that's his 4th. Fans are wanting goaltend. Take another look at it here on the Warrior replay. There's the goaltend right there. Take one more look at it. Was the ball on its way down? Certainly close. Gonna have to go. Bucket is good on the goaltend. So they're going to go to the iPad here for the replay. Take another look at it. We'll do a little slow-mo for you guys. Davison, that's been a battle all game long with Burton. The floater was up, and I believe that was Carter Orr got a hand on it. How about this beautiful pass right here from Caleb Lehrman? See Lehrman at the elbow. He's going to take the pass from Davidson. And Evan Haraldson did a great job there utilizing that pick as Donovan Stone got hung up. Take another look at the blocking called here on Jackson Fugate. Once again, when the offensive player initiates the contact, which you can say right there with the shoulder, feel like usually the call goes to the defender. So, interesting game here at the Schaefer Center. Pull up some other scores from around the WAC. Do a little refresh. Dearborn beating Rochester 65-62, 46-39 Cornerstone over Lawrence Tech, 53-20, 53-34 Aquinas over UNOH, Cleary over Lourdes 44-35, and Madonna beating Siena Heights 63-50. Blake Davison at the free throw line, looking for the and one after the offensive goaltending, or the defensive goaltending. Nails it. 4-point advantage here for Defiance. Hanksman back to Burton. 3 ball. No good. Last touch by Haraldson, so possession will stay with Defiance. Now it's Burton to inbound it. Tried to thread the needle there to Hanksman, and we are tied up. Possession arrow in favor of Indiana Tech. Mead Moss back into the game for the Yellow Jackets as Burton gets a breather here with 11 minutes left to play in this game. Both Burton and Blockberger have 4 fouls, both currently on the bench for the Yellow Jackets. And a turnover here. Some miscommunication with Davison and Haraldson. The reserves here for the Yellow Jackets have done very well in today's game. One of those being Donovan Stone, number 0. Mead Moss, just a freshman, 6'2", out of Cincinnati. Stone working against Hobson. Great defense by number 21 for the Warriors. Beeston looking for Davidson. As his pass, good job by Hobson, rustling that away from, I think that's Carter Orr. And Davidson with the bucket. 2-point advantage now for the Yellow Jackets. Mead Moss. And off the ball foul. We had a tie-up between Haraldson and number 33, Ren Sheets. Foul's going to be called on Beeston, his second and the team's 5th. Warriors currently in the bonus here as Defiance College has 7 fouls. Once again, just 5 for Indiana Tech with 10 minutes left to play in this game. Remember, folks, Defiance College has led the whole game outside of the first 5 minutes. And a slip and fall by Evan Anksman as he turns it over with the travel. Media timeout here at 9:58. We'll be right back, everybody.
As an adult going back to school, there's a lot to factor in. I have a family, I was working 60 hours a week. Finding time to get a degree was challenging. The flexibility of online classes at Indiana Tech made it possible. I'd tell anyone looking to further their education to look into Indiana Tech.
Welcome back, everybody. Warriors down 58-56. Blake Davison, beautiful with the scoop shot right there. Davidson, 17 points. That's a game high on 5 of 10 shooting. 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Jackson Fugate, a double-double, 11 points and 11 rebounds. Jackson, 4 of 8 shooting in this game. Lehrman. See who the foul's going to go on. As that was Ren Sheets coming up with the steal. For Blake Davison, that'll be his 3rd foul, the team's 6th. Hobson got the defense on Stone. Stone moving Mead Moss down to the corner. He's got the 3-ball look. Good recovery defense by Haraldson, or help defense, I should say, as Anksman drains the triple. So every single time Indiana Tech is coming back in this game, Defiance nailing a 3-ball. Floater, no good by Haraldson. Hobson with the offensive board. Way to battle there by number 21. Davidson, and he is going to be fouled from behind. Carter Orr.
Defiance foul on 24, Carter Orr. His 3rd, team's 8th.
For Orr, that's his 3rd foul. It's the team's 8th.
The line for the Warriors, shooting 2.
Davison, who missed his first 2 free throws, is a perfect 6 of 6 cents. Make it 7 of 7. Davison now game high 18 points. So Blake now pulls the Warriors to within 3, 61-58. Inside 9 minutes left to play in this game. Sheets over to Anksman. Anksman hit that last 3-ball. Stone nowhere to go. Mead Moss, deep 3-ball. Off the mark. Beeston. And another offensive board by Eric Hobson. Hobson sparking some life into the squad. 3-ball, rims in. Logan Beeston, and we are tied at 61. Logan Beeston now with 11 points, 2 of 5 from 3-point land. Sheets down on the block, and he is going to be fouled. See if that goes on Haraldson, and it will. Both teams in the bonus now for Evan Haraldson. That's his second foul. Steele Brassfield, Jackson Fugate, along with Dallas Roberts, set to check back into this game. 3 starters here for head coach Ted Albert.
At the line for Defiance, 33, Ren Sheets, shooting 2.
Ren Sheets at the free throw line. His first one is no good.
Number 12, Dallas Roberts, 23.
Evan Haraldson, Caleb Lehrman taking a breather.
Brassfield checked into the Indiana Tech lineup.
Hobson, Roberts, Brassfield, Fugate, along with Logan Beeston on the floor here for your Warriors. Currently the number 12 ranked team in the land. Both free throws are no good. And an offensive rebound there for Carter Orr, who then gets fouled. Wow. Dallas Roberts going to be called with the foul. That's his third. Carter Orr sitting with 6 points. This is his first free throw attempt in the game.
Shooting 1 and 1.
Or a 77% free throw shooter. So 3 straight misses from the charity stripe for Defiance. We are still tied at 61. Beeston, deep 3 ball off the heel, no good. Tracked down by Carter Orr. Anksman, and good defense, but they're going to call Beeston with the foul. Beeston saying he got all ball there. Here on the Warrior replay.
Got foul on 4 Logan Beeston. His third, team's 9th. Evan Anksman at the line.
Front end of the 1-and-1 is good for Anksman. Now 3 of 4 from the free throw line in this game. He's got 11 points and 3 rebounds, make it 12 points. 2-point advantage here for the Yellow Jackets. Fugate. Pass just a little bit behind Hobson. Eric draws the contact and will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called on Carter Orr.
Defiance foul.
First time I've ever seen the first name Carter. C-A-R-D-E-R.
At the line for the Warriors, 21, Eric Hobson.
I'm sure I've probably said Carter a few times. Carter. Hobson's first free throw is good. Warriors down by 1.
Number 8, Carter Sudoff returns to the Yellow Jackets lineup.
Hobson, a 74% free throw shooter on the season, hitting 23 of 31. Hits the first, second one. We'll tie this game up. And we are tied at 63 again. Remember, Defiance College has led the whole game, well, I should say, ever since the 14-minute mark in the first half. Good defense, Fugate. That pass intended for Sudoff. Roberts out of the corner. Jackson on the dribble drive. Mead Moss. Boy, Mead Moss had that elbow in the back of Fugate. Hobson checking out of the game. Blake Davison back in for head coach Ted Albert. Fugate back over to Roberts. Brassfield. Fade away. And it falls. So the Warriors take the lead 65-63 over the Yellow Jackets. Beautiful fadeaway there. 6.5 minutes left to play in this game. Sudoff. And they're wanting travel there as Ren Sheets ties this game back up at 65. Steele Brassfield halfway down and pops out. Been that kind of a night here for the Warriors. Indiana Tech currently shooting 32% from three-point, 44% from the field, up from 39% at halftime. Mead Moss. And foul going to be called on Jackson Fugate down on the block. So he was battling with Ren Sheets.
Foul on 23, Jackson Fugate. His second. Team's 10th. At the line for the Yellow Jacket, 33, Ren Sheets, shooting 2.
Sheets currently 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Make it 0 for 4 now. Sheets, a 66% free throw shooter on the season, hitting 29 of 44. Second one is good for Sheets as his team goes back up by 1, 66-65. Davison. Defiance College was calling for the travel there. Beeston just inside the arc. Beeston now with 13 points on 5 of 11 shooting. Giving Indiana Tech back the lead here, 67-66. Sheets has Anksman. And man, that is the third foul on a three-point attempt by Indiana Tech. Foul goes against Beeston, and that'll be his 4th. I mean, you can go a whole season without seeing somebody getting fouled from beyond the arc. We've seen 3 in this game. First free throw is good for Evan Anksman. Anksman is now 5 of 6 from the free throw line with 13 points. So Defiance College taking back the lead here at 68-67. Anksman hits all 3. Just a sophomore is Anksman. Defiance College starts 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen. Fugate down low. Fouled by Carter Orr.
Defiance foul on 33, Ren Sheets.
Got a media timeout here.
His second.
Excuse me, that was Ren Sheets called with the foul. We'll be right back after this quick break, everybody. You're watching Indiana Tech men's basketball powered by Summit City Sports.
The online class portion of this PhD was extremely enticing because I do work full-time, I teach on the side of that, and I have a family. I definitely feel like I made the right decision.
Want to know what it means to be a warrior? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and walk a mile in a warrior's shoes.
I already had an associate degree, but I always knew I wanted to earn my bachelor's. Indiana Tech made it possible, even while working a full-time job. The online classes were great. I'd tell anyone thinking about college to enroll in Indiana Tech today.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, tied up at 63. Steele Brassfield with the fadeaway drains it from 12 feet. Gave Indiana Tech its first lead since the 14-minute mark of the first half. So Jackson at the free throw line to shoot 2. Fugate, a 77% free throw shooter on the season. Jackson a perfect 4 for 4 in this game. Make it 5 for 5 from the charity stripe. We are back to being tied. 69's on the board. Indiana Tech lowest point scored on the season is 70 points. That was in a loss against Indiana Wesleyan. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Stone. As it blocked from beyond the arc. Now Jackson Fugate. And the foul. What a play. Jackson Fugate. I don't know if we're going to have a technical foul here. Fugate. Huh? Take another look at it here as Jackson's being attended to.
Deliberate foul.
Starts off with the defense. Check out Jackson here, down on the block, follows his man up. And then Stone on the other end just took out his hip right there. Take another look at it. Great block by the 6'6" Jackson Fugate. And just falls hard on that hip on the left side. Once again, going hard to the cup. In that situation, I would have liked to seen Jackson go two-hand slam and just hang on the rim a little bit. Looks like Jackson's going to be okay. Hopefully he doesn't have to sit out at all. Eric Hobson, Logan Beeston. Everybody helping him back to the bench. See Adam Walden down there. Big Adam goes 6'10". So now they're we've got the referees at the scorer's table checking out the replay. As Stone just kind of ran through Fugate down there, kind of taking him out with the hip. We'll watch it one more time here on the Warrior replay. Once again, Jackson. And then right here, as the two hips kind of collide. Run it back one more time. Yeah. See if they're going to signal the Tech. Touche. Defiance College head coach Josh Gibson in his 5th season getting instructions from the ref.
The foul is a flagrant 1.
Yeah, flagrant foul.
Number 10, Christian Burton.
No, it's not on Burton. That'd be on Stone.
Correction, foul is on 0. Donovan Stone.
There you go. They got the correction. Burton's at the scorer's table like, what? Not even in the game.
Gets 2 shots, and Warriors get possession.
Yeah, huge, huge turning point in this game. 2 shots here for Jackson. Jackson continuing to have a day here at the free throw line. 6 of 6. That big swing here, 4-point advantage now for Indiana Tech. And possession. So costly foul there for Stone. As we were tied at 69, and now it's a 4-point advantage for the Warriors with the ball. Davison working off the pick. Straight to the cup, no good. That was Anksman with the rebound. Burton. And has it blocked from behind by Fugate. And oh no, Dallas Roberts stepped on the baseline to turn it over to Defiance.
Number 5, Aaron Blockberger checks in for the Yellow Jackets. Also checking in 24, Carter Orr for Defiance.
I will say Defiance College putting together a heck of a game here. Shooting 47% from the field. Anksman drains the triple. He's now hit 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. I mean, he is the answer. Number 2. Roberts working off that pick by Fugate. Beeston, floater, back rim no good. Anksman with another rebound, and jump ball going to be called as Fugate was able to get his hands on it. One-point advantage here for Indiana Tech. Christian Burton been playing with 4 fouls, along with Boxberger, number 5, down on the block. They're looking for Sudoff. He's been scoreless for a while. Blockberger out of the corner. His 3 ball is left short, but gets his own rebound. Sudoff has it blocked by Fugate. But the putback is good. Defiance College takes back the lead by 1. Davison, too strong to the cup. Burton and the Yellow Jackets looking to extend this lead. Sudoff. Defiance College. 4 seconds on the shot clock. And Sudoff gets tied up. Zeros the shot clock violation. The buzzer never sounded, but the shot clock is at 0. They're going to look at the replay on the iPad. Our coach's view replay. We got a quick break here, everybody. Take another look at this one. Great job by Sudoff down on the block. Big block there by Fugate. You saw Sudoff got his own rebound with the putback. So Defiance College, there's a 4-point swing after this play right here. Jackson shot 2. So get 2 points there, the 2 free throws. Warriors are up by 4. But once again, Defiance College just will not go away. Huge three-pointers by Evan Anksman in this game. Every time that you feel like the Warriors are getting momentum, Defiance College comes back with a big 3-ball. Defiance shooting 36% from three-point land. Devin Stone 1 for 6. Carter Orr 2 for 4. Anksman 3 for 4. Indiana Tech shooting 32% from three-point. Dallas Roberts hitting 1 of 2. 1 second left on the shot clock. See if they just try to lob it somewhere near the cup. There you go. Anksman, exactly what he wanted, and hits it right in front of the home bench. Right in front of his bench, I should say. Beeston, deep 3-ball, no good. The side rims out. 4-point advantage for Defiance College inside 2 minutes to play. Donovan Stone, as Defiance College here in the last 5 minutes, they're just letting this shot clock go all the way down. They want to take as much time off the clock as possible. Pass intended for Blockberger. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Possession to stay with Defiance. Burton to inbound it. Sudoff. Boy, he was just wide open there. That's one of those where he was too open and just left the bunny short. 4-point advantage for the Yellow Jackets. Davison off glass. Timeout going to be called by head coach Ted Albert, a full timeout. We'll be right back.
As an adult going back to school, there's a lot to factor in. I have a family, I was working 60 hours a week. Finding time to get a degree was challenging. The flexibility of online classes at Indiana Tech made it possible. I'd tell anyone looking to further their education to look into Indiana Tech.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Evan Anksman. We got 1 second on the shot clock out of the corner there, right in front of his bench. Anksman with 21 points ties him with Blake Davison for a game high. Fugate sitting with 17 points, 13 rebounds. For his 5th double-double of the season. Approaching the 1 minute mark. 2-point advantage for Defiance College. Blockberger. Fugate with the defense on Sudoff. They get it down to the big. Good defense being played by Fugate, just straight up on that one. 2 points will tie it here at 77. Three-pointer gives the Warriors the lead. Brassfield, they feed Fugate down on the block. Nowhere to go for Jackson. As Burton comes out with it, that was Carter Orr with the defense on Fugate, and they're going to have to foul Christian Burton. 21.3 seconds remain.
At the line for Defiance, number 10, Christian Burton, shooting 2.
Once again, Madonna is taking on Siena Heights. They were up by 13 points. And Madonna ends up winning it 90-67. If Defiance College holds on for the win, Indiana Tech will drop to second place in the WAC. Burton makes it a 3-point game. Davidson, got Dallas Roberts and Steele Bradfield down in the corner. Timeout by head coach Ted Albert. We'll be right back, everyone.
As an adult going back to school, there's a lot to factor in. I have a family, I was working 60 hours a week. Finding time to get a degree was challenging. The flexibility of online classes at Indiana Tech made it possible. I'd tell anyone looking to further their education to look into Indiana Tech.
Welcome back, everybody. 16.7 seconds remain. Possession with the Warriors. Looking at Indiana Tech. Logan Beeston, the only player with multiple three-pointers. He's 2 of 7 from three-point. Dallas Roberts to inbound it. And Burton is not playing defense on Blake Davidson. It's actually Blockberger. Fugate. Davidson just three ball on its way. Side rim no good. 3 seconds remaining. Loose ball. And that is going to do it. Defiance College holds on for the win. 78-75 over your Warriors. A good job by head coach Josh Gibson as Defiance College snaps a 4-game losing streak with the upset win here at the Schaefer Center, 78-75. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. My name is Jeff Mahoney. We had Oscar on camera. Blake Davidson finishing with 21 points, ties him with Evan Enksman for a game high. Once again, the Warriors fall to 16-5 overall, 12-4 in the WAC, and fall to second place behind Madonna. Thanks again, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a Warrior.
Indiana Tech wasn't just where I got my bachelor's degree. It was where I met my wife and formed a network that helped me get an internship that turned into my first job after graduation. It was an easy decision when choosing where to get my master's degree too. The flexibility of online classes allowed me to go back to school while still building my career. And the professors were always there to make sure I was successful. If someone asks me, why Indiana Tech? I'll say, why not?
Want to know what it means to be a warrior? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and walk a mile in a warrior's shoes.
I already had an associate degree, but I always knew I wanted to earn my bachelor's. Indiana Tech made it possible, even while I was juggling life and working a full-time job. The flexibility of online classes was great, and the professors were always there to help. The connections I made along the way still influence and inspire me in my everyday work. I'd tell anyone thinking about college to enroll in Indiana Tech today. It's one of the best decisions I made, and I'll be going back to earn my master's too.
Tech goes by many names. Business, fine art, forensic science. Some think it's just technical. But really, tech means everything. Scholarships, internships, championships. It's professors who make time for you one-on-one. It's putting everything on the line. It can be fierce. It can be fascinating. It can be awesome. Most important, it's believing in yourself and what you have to offer the world. Because at Indiana Tech, warriors are prepared to lead a significant life.
Well, there's quite a few things I think that I enjoyed about the program. I love learning. To me, it's just like a lifelong journey. Definitely, I enjoyed interacting with the faculty and staff. I am so happy and thankful to be at Indiana Tech and go through the Global Leadership Program. I would definitely do it again. Definitely made me a better person.
Getting a degree is about timing and what's important to you. I'd found a role I was excited about, but I knew in order to set myself apart, I needed to further my education. For me, life was already happening. I was married with 2 kids. I had a manager who had gone to Indiana Tech and had great things to say about it. The flexibility of online classes was great, and the instructors were really supportive. Indiana Tech was everything I needed it to be, right when I needed it.
What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about getting involved and one-on-one interaction. It's about knowing you can afford it and that it will be worth everything in the end. It's about turning your passions into your purpose. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. What are you waiting for? Go for it.
The online class portion of this PhD was extremely enticing because I do work full-time, I teach on the side of that, and I have a family. So the idea of having online courses where you can go at your own pace really does help a full-time professional. So when it's a situation like that, you want to make sure you're at the right place. And I'm really fortunate that I definitely feel like I made the right decision.
You want to know what's possible at Indiana Tech? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior.
So some of the factors I think that went into deciding to pursue a PhD was, number one, I think the opportunity to really pursue my academic endeavors, and then also the focus on global leadership. I know that through this PhD program that I'm going to have all kinds of new opportunities that I didn't have open to me previously, and would highly encourage anyone considering a PhD program to look at Indiana Tech.
Through my research, I learned there are a lot of leadership programs, but they didn't capture what it takes. And then I realized Indiana Tech was the only program back then that has crafted this pathway for the new generation of global leaders. You come where there's no path and you leave a trail. And that is how I look at my journey here at Tech, and that's what I hope to pursue.
What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about making connections and finding opportunities that lead you to unexpected places. It's about knowing we can afford it and that the payoff in your future will be priceless. It's about doing what you like to figure out what you love. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. So enjoy it, all of it. Go for it.
As a former high school dropout, I am not a typical MBA graduate. To me, getting a master's degree is about learning how to learn and do research, and that's exactly what Indiana Tech did for me. As an adult, going back to school, there were a lot of things to factor in. I have a family, I was working 60 hours a week, so finding time to squeeze in an education was a challenge. The flexibility of online classes made it possible, and the staff was amazing too. I'd tell anyone looking to further their education to look into Indiana Tech.
What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about getting involved and one-on-one interaction. It's about knowing you can afford it and that it will be worth everything in the end. It's about finding opportunities that lead to unexpected places and finding yourself along the way. It's about making connections and finding new ways to make them stronger. It's about turning your passions into your purpose. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. What are you waiting for? Go for it.